Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to the gods and goddesses. Galil at the gun. Roll the corn. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Drop where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Drop where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Roll the corn. Oh, man. Put where you're Georgia in the building. Chicago in the building. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Detroit in the building. Dallas, Texas. The drive through St. Louis and Hartford. Roll the corn. Chief Sitting Moose. Roll the corn. Louisville to Conyers, Georgia. Asheville, North Carolina. Got a good friend in Asheville, bam. Roll the corn. Hartford, what up? Now, I love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. I'm just gonna start. I just got some random receipts today, and I'm gonna go over something that it's a scientist. It's a scientist from Mexico. He's a melanated person mixed with Mexican. He DM'd me and he wanted me to explain something about a Mexico's temple that got something to do with Egypt, and he's gonna take it back to his counterparts, and they're gonna go over it. Something he saw on my page, he wanted me to go over it on my live today. So I'm gonna do that at the end of the live. But I'm just gonna go through random receipts, then I'm gonna get into what he asked me about so he can study it, because he's down there with the building that I'm talking about. He lives there. So I'm gonna go over there for him today. So y'all be patient with me. He gonna get in my live in a second. But I wanna explain something, y'all. Roll the corn. The culture of the mound builder, the Mississippian mound builder, right, is a belief system, daily life, social structures in the natural world. Nature, people. Nature. Belief system in nature. Belief system in nature. That's what this is about. We believed in nature. We didn't believe in idols. We believed in nature. We believed in the stars, right? We believed in celestial bodies, star work, nature, right? Day-to-day things, farming, agriculture, structure building, architecture, stone building, artifacts. These are very spiritual people. These are very spiritual people. Now, this where the knowledge don't connect with other people who are not connected to this culture, right? Spirituality in nature are what the ancient American culture was started on, right? So to try to disconnect these spiritual people from things they believed in and things they taught their ancestors is crazy to me. See, if you don't understand this, it's not your culture. If everything is fake, everything written in all these places around the world is fake, this is not your culture. Because anybody that has no spirituality will never understand spirituality, right? So you can't force that on a hunter-gatherer. Being spiritual and in tune with nature and all of these ancient stories and ancient things that went on, you can't connect to it because it's not your culture. And I don't expect you to connect to it because it's not in your blood, right? Spiritual. Why you think our grandmothers were so spiritual? Why do you think our ancestors were so spiritual? Your great grandmama, your grandmama, your mama, everybody got up, went to church. They went to church even though they changed the literature around and made it into their people's liking, YT people. But the spirituality always been there, and it was always there. They had to go seek spirituality. Without them seeking spirituality somewhere, after they broke our culture, they have to seek out spirituality. So I'm not mad at my grandmother and my people for going to church. I'm not mad at that, right? How can I be mad at that? Because without spirituality, our people are dead, bro. We cannot survive on this earth without something spiritual to hold on to keep us going through day-to-day processes, right? And with our ancestors, it was harder on these people, right? It's hard on these people. We got racism. We got low-paying jobs. We in the hood. You trying to figure out how you're gonna take care of your kids. Trying to figure out how you're gonna take care of your grandkids. You got to grasp on to something spiritual to keep going. See, our people understand that because it comes from our ancient culture. We had to grasp on to something to keep our people going because we always been a target, right? So when people say this spiritual thing is fake, this is fake, everything is fake, all that is fake, you are not connected to the power of our people from the land, because you have to go by what's going on at the time, people. The 50s, the 40s, the 60s, the 70s. They are making it extremely hard on our people. Even though they brought the Christianity to our people, it's still connected to our people from ancient times because that book came from our first teachings. So it's still a connection there. But if you don't understand that, why do you people going to church? Why do you people praising the fake God and all of that? You don't understand it, bro. You don't understand it. Our souls seek spirituality. If you break up, you can't blame that on our ancestors because their soul is yearning spirituality. And so when they switched it over to Christianity, it's in your DNA. That same story that they telling still come from your ancestors. It's just told in another way. Right? So it's still a connection. That's why YT people used it. These people are not dumb, bro. You don't give nobody nothing they never heard of before. These are the same principles as the ancient ancestors. You put the YT face on it. You put in the rhetoric to make them seem superior, and you give it back to the same people where you got it from. Right? And they connect to it because it still has a connection to the people. Even though it might say a different word or a different teaching or these people your master, they put that in there so they can master a people. But at the same time, deep down in the spirit, it connects with our ancestors because the original story came from our people. So you can't get mad at your ancestors. You can't get mad at your grandma for getting you up going to church every Sunday. Right? Because it was in her soul, something in that teaching was already ingrained in her DNA to make her respect it. See, deep down in the South, we know. We know, bro. See, a lot of people not outside of the realm of what we grew up in, they don't know. They think we tripping. We just down here just Holy Bible crazy. You got to understand, bro. That same star alignment that their story created from in the Bible came from our people. That same story was told. Oh, this is the greatest story ever told. Over and over and over and over for thousands of years. And it's still ingrained in our people. And they use that against us. You use the power that people used in ancient times against them when you learn what to use against a people. Just don't use nothing they're not connected to. You use something that is connected to them. Right? So people be sending me DMs talking about Christianity, but you don't understand, bro. You don't understand what our people was going through at them times. You don't understand how they felt or what kind of spirituality they had connected to some of that stuff in that book. Because the original copy come from us anyway. See, you don't understand it. That's not your culture, right? You use something that is of the culture, switch it up, give it back to them, and smooth it out to make you look like you are the person who created it. And I want people to understand it. We can't get mad at I'm mad at my ancestors for doing. Don't be mad at your people for that. Don't be mad at your people for that. There was a mass push on a religion to give to our people of the land. A mass push. They pushed it with everything they had because that's the only way they can halfway control you. By touching you spiritually. It's all about us. See, that's what people don't understand. That book is all about us. That's the only way they can get you to even listen to them. That's the only way they even got your ancestors to even act like they even cared about what they was doing. They touched them spiritually. That's why that book is so important to our ancestors. We all know what it means today. I can break the book down 50 ways today, but that's not the point. Once you break a people from their culture, they are looking for something else to grasp hold to spiritually, people. Because without that, we can't get through the day. So if they got my great-grandmama up through the day, after they switched it up on us, I can't be mad at that. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. And I'm going to break that. I'm going to come back another time and I'm going to break it all down the way they broke it, the way they understood it. We got to break it down a certain way to give to these people for them to listen to us. And that was done by design. The information we have today is not the same information that was put out hundreds of years ago, people. It was hard to decipher this stuff in the 60s, the 50s, the 70s. Because they're giving you one way to look at it. You don't know what the other side of the world teaching. You don't know nothing about over there, no Egypt and the Middle East. They just telling you what they want you to know. We don't know nothing about it because we don't have no literature. We don't have no internet. We don't have none of that to break this stuff down like we do today. So I cannot blame my ancestors for nothing they done in the 70s and 60s and 50s and 40s. They used what they had to get through the day. And I respect that. Roll the coin. Whatever I had to do to get through the day to work to feed my people so they can keep going, I got to respect that. But our people was already spiritual. You take nature's spirituality, you put it with a deity, and you put it with a name of a man deity, put it in a book, and you re-whip it and give it back to the same people. Because if the mound builders are teaching Haru ideology, you take Haru, you turn Haru into a story of a YT savior. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? You take Haru's story, you switch it with a YT Jesus, and you give it back to the people. It's the same. The story's still in your DNA. That's why you just can't block the story like that, because it got something to do with you deep down inside. And they know that. That's why they chose that particular teaching for the Bible. Haru was born in a manger. Haru resurrected. Now you understand it? The connection is the mound builders are the first people on the earth with the Haru story. It's still in our DNA. We're still on the land of our ancestors who created it. It went around the world and came back. The story went around the world and came back, people. The old world took that story all the way through Asia, all the way through the Middle East, Africa. YT people take it over there, take the knowledge from over there, redo the book, and bring the book back over here and colonize the Americas in the late 1400s. With the same story our ancestors created right in the southeast of America. And I'm going to break that down for y'all thoroughly another day. But I want y'all to know, these people are spiritual. This is where spirituality came from. This is where a belief system came from. Nature, daily life, agriculture, architecture. Right here in the southeast of America. And the bloodline of the people is still here. YT people are looking at their book saying, why are these southeastern melanated Indians doing the same thing the Hebrews done? You got to understand where I'm coming from. That's why these people came over here and got so holy, people. That's where you get Mormons from, and the Christians, and the all this stuff, Jewish people and all of that. You read it in the book over there in Europe and Africa, but you never see the people. Them people over there trying to live like what the book is saying. They are trying to adopt their life off what the book is saying. Then you come to America in the 1400s and you see the real people. You fall to your knees and pray. Because you like, these are the original people these people are writing about in these damn books. We ain't taught them nothing. What they know about fasting. What they know about the spring and the summer solstice. What they know about the cross rising. Why they know all of this? If ain't no book ever hit the land before the 1400s. That's why they attacked the mounds. You attack the mounds because the mounds is the oldest culture with that teaching. You tear up every mound you see because that is the first place of the spirituality. They figured it out long time ago. So now we got to break these people from that knowledge, bro. We cannot let these people know they are God's chosen people. We can't do that. Not if we're going to colonize this country. We got to enslave them. We got to push the Bible on them. We got to tear the mounds down. We got to split families up. Send some of them to Haiti. Send the Natchez Indians to Haiti, Virginia. Sending Choctaws to Haiti to work in sugar fields and shit. Roll the corn. We got to break this up. We cannot let these people remember where they from and what's going on. We got to tell them they from Africa. We want stakes to their land. This is the most plentiful land on the face of the earth. The Southeastern Indian is not a Native American. Them your damn people. Them your people. The Southeastern Indian is not a Native American. Them your people. Roll the corn. These are your people. Celestial bodies. Mississippian culture believe in celestial bodies, people. I'm going to take it slow today. The sun and the moon movements held particular significance with some groups believing their chiefs were descendants from the sun. That's a lie, but you get where I'm going. But the sun and the moon held particular significance. That's where the moon alignment and the star alignment came from, the Mississippian, not Egypt. So when you talk about Thoth and the moon alignments, that's where the fuck it come from. It don't come from no damn Mayans and Egyptians and no tablets. That's way after the teachers had already touched the land, people. You got to take it back to where it come out the ground at. Don't start with the Mayans and the Tuttle She, and don't start with the Olmecs. No, they're not old enough. Right? Mississippians believe in a world of spirits and a possibility of communication between the living and the dead, people. That's voodoo. That is the real voodoo. This was not evil. The communication between the living and the dead, talking to the dead, the ancestors, is not evil in Mississippian culture. That's where they got that from. That shit ain't starting no damn Haiti. It ain't starting nowhere near Haiti. You think voodoo came from Haiti? Come on, man. See, we got to go back, bro. We ain't going back far enough. You try to put a certain thing on a certain land. Nah, bro. I can't go for that. No. Voodoo started on the Mississippi River with the mounds. Talking to your ancestors, rolling the bones. Yeah, that shit come from here. It went to the islands later. It went to South America later. I'm going to tell you how it's supposed to get told. Mound builders way older than Haiti. Way older than the Olmec. Way older than anything French Creole in New Orleans. Is older than all of that. That shit was already on the land. Nature, herbalists, nature, and talking to the dead were going on for mound building culture. BC times. Wasn't no Haiti, wasn't no Mexico, wasn't no damn, none of that. This is where it originated at. So if you don't take it back to there, if you're trying to put that teaching or that part of the culture on one piece of island, you lost your damn mind. You think that shit came from the Ottoman Empire or some French Creoles, you lost your damn mind. You think you know what you're talking about, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't really want me to get deep, man. These niggas don't really want me to get deep, bro. I kill all the teachers on the face of the earth because y'all is not starting in the right place. Y'all starting trying to make a narrative of your people bloodline. Make a narrative of the truth. The truth is, all that shit of the truth. The truth is, all that shit we talking about today was done by the Mississippian mound, by the North American mound builder for every other culture around the world got it. Even South America. Elaborate rituals. Public feast. Elaborate rituals. Public feast. Spiritual cosmic balance. That is yin and yang. Cosmic balance and harmony. Yin and yang. They come from here, man. Roll the coin. Chiefs and priests, often positions of power and influence, perceived connection to the spiritual world. We were spiritual before everybody else around the world. The mounds on the Mississippi older than everything on the world, Craig. Yeah. LSU campus mounds damn near older than 95% of everything on the planet. They got some spirituality to do with it. I ain't talking about no hunter-gatherer shit. We ain't talking about no monkey bones in Africa. He wasn't spiritual. He wasn't spiritual. He don't know nothing about that. He tried to eat something. He half monkey, half man. That's where that shit come from. We were spiritual over here before everybody. This is where Hindu get their culture from. Asia, Egypt, Mesopotamia, Indus Valley, all that shit come through us. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. And I'm gonna break this down to the day I leave here, bro. Elite chiefs. Right? Elite ancient chiefs over here. Art and architecture. Elaborate decorations on pottery and copper. Right? Belief system. Found across a wide area, emphasize symbols, rituals, and games, suggesting a degree of cultural unity among the Mississippian people. Cultural unity. So when I show y'all these artifacts that match artifacts from Cushites and Egyptians right on the Mississippi River, that is a culture unity. One is older than the other one. One came from another one. Don't think it's all separated. It's the same culture. Now, before I get going into the lecture, let me tell y'all something. That culture right there turned into all the religions. That culture I just showed y'all right there turned into all the deities. That culture turned into all the symbolism that these people use around the world. Therefore, they had no culture until the mound building culture of North America created the culture. Then nobody had no culture until we bought into their lands, right? And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you. Now let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. Let me teach you. Roll the coin. Put the coin in the chat. The two-headed eagle, right? Costa Rica, BC times. BC times, see that? That's before the Moors, people. That's before the Moors. That's before nobility. That's before all of that. Ain't no European nobility in 1500 BC. Where they at? Where the Moors at in 1500 BC with the double-headed eagle? Please show them to me. Ain't no culture without us. Nobody has a culture without us. Now, once we took that teaching in the old world throughout the mounds, guess who we end up with it? Guess who we end up with it? Moors in Europe. In Europe. Why they got the double-headed eagle and they come from America? Huh? Think about that. Put your thinking cap on. Put your thinking cap on. Now, common sense to tell you that the ancient mound builders took them symbols to these areas and grew agriculture and put spirituality and put structures on these people's land. And they come right back and usurp the knowledge of the mound builder. Now they're using their symbols. Now they're using their symbols. Now you see what went on? Now you understand it. See, I gotta break it down in simple terms because some people can't grasp it. The mound builders are 1,000 years older than these people. Our bloodline still here in America right now. But over there, either they mix with that culture or they just literally just wiped the culture out over there and took their symbols in land and agriculture and spirituality. Either they mixed with us or they wiped us out. One of the two. Ain't no other way around it. Either way, it came from here. Either way. That's where you learn spirituality and how to be great from. The ancient old world culture. The old world is here, not over there. Now you see that symbol? Talking about Moors built it. Mound building culture built it. Moors usurped it and lived there. Now do you understand it? So when a Moor is living in a castle on a damn mound, he usurped it. He culturally assimilated that. He copycatted that. He lived where the ancient the people of God lived. So I'm going to live right there. I'm going to get rid of them and live right there. Or I'm going to mix with them, get in the real bloodline of the kings and live there. Now, I'm not saying they didn't mix, and I'm not saying all of them bust the ancient culture head, but the teachings came from here. Anywhere it go. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, you see the double-headed eagle on Tartarian buildings. You see the double-headed eagle on ancient buildings. Where did it come from originally? See, I'm going to break it down all the way through. I'm going to go all the way through it. You think these buildings ain't our shit too? We put the symbolism of ancient American culture on these buildings. Brother, you think that double-headed eagle just popped up out of nowhere? Now it's Masonic, huh? Now it's evil. You ain't going back far enough. You ain't going back far enough, bro. Why do you think these people use these symbols? Because these symbols come from God's chosen people. That's why they using them. That's why they using the swastika. That's why they using the double-headed eagle. That's why they using the griffin. This is the knowledge that they don't want you to know. This is what they don't want you to know. What the hell funny, Shannon? Shannon, what's funny? What's funny? You got 5 seconds to break starting. Huh? Oh, okay. Let me block you there. And this ain't nothing. This is like a comedy show to you, motherfucker. Roll the coin. The Moors, I just saw a comment. The Moors' homeland is not America, Patrick Moores. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. The Moors ain't from here, brother. The Moors are African and European. The Moors got the knowledge from ancient culture from here that took it over there. Now do you get it? That's where they got their knowledge from. Because they still using our American symbols on their shit. And then the YT people take their symbols and use it again. No, I'm not a Native American. I'm a Mississippian, tobacco, southeastern Indian. That's what I am. My bloodline comes from the Mississippian culture. Mound builders, roll the corn. No, we're not no Native American. Native Americans are Mongolian, Huns, Asian. They wasn't here before my people. Go look that up. Goddamn Eskimo. Roll the corn. Let me show you something. Is this a Native American? Is this a Native American right here? Hell no. See them star symbols on his face? See the star symbols on his face? Celestial beings, celestial. That might be the Piazza right there. See that on his face? It's Mississippian culture, big dog. These ain't no Native Americans. How many more you want? How many more you want? Mississippian culture, found in mounds in the southeast of America. Super old. Star alignments on his face. You see the bird on his face? Do you see the bird on his damn face? Do you see the beak right there? That's Haru ideology right on the man's face, right there. I'm finna show you. Hold on. He's enlightened. Look, American Indians. Don't think I'm lying. American Indians from the southeast. You see it? American Indians. You see them petroglyphs on his face? You see them glyphs on his face? You see them glyphs on his face? That is a language. That's telling you something. They say we ain't have no languages. You a goddamn lie. He's enlightened. He got petroglyphs on his face. American Indians. Where is my moderators at? Do I got any moderators, bro? Block. Point them out if I need to block them, bro. This is our culture on the land. 10,000 years ago. Melanated people. Let's keep going. They want more truth. Haru, the falcon, on the eye of the Mississippian. On the eye of the Mississippian in a fucking tattoo. On their face. Haru became Jesus, people. Now do you get it? Do you understand now? Why people still were grasping on to that Bible they tricked us with? Show your tattoos on your face. We're going to let our ancestors know what we were talking about. It's on the face of the people. Still on their face. Roll the corn. Come on, man. There you go. Here go another one. It's on your face. This stuff is thousands of years old. On the face of the Mississippi. That's the Sirius star ideology, people. Right there. The morning star. Celestial rising. Just like Egypt. On the man's face. And you're going to sit here and try to play me and call us a native, like we trying to be a Native American. This ain't no Native American culture. Native Americans ain't never in their life had no celestial teachings. They learned it from us. Them people are hunter-gatherers. They don't know nothing about no damn stars, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's just get back to common knowledge. We ain't trying to be Einstein. I ain't trying to be the smartest man on the internet. I ain't trying to be Einstein. But goddamn it, we're going to put some common sense on this. I have never seen a Mongolian aligning no pyramid up with the Sirius star. Have y'all? Have you ever seen it? Never. You ain't gonna never see it. Come on, man. He's enlightened by the sun. Mississippians. He's enlightened. Third eye glowing. He's enlightened. These are the pottery they don't want to show you right here. This was coming out the mound they don't want to show you. Already enlightened. Oh, boy, we could roll the corn right now and feed everybody. Right now. We know all of the star alignments for agriculture. We are enlightened. That is enlightenment. The star alignment for agriculture. The all-seeing eye is the harvest scene in the sky, people. The all-seeing eye is the harvest scene in the damn sky. That's why that's so important to your culture. You think it just look good. That's the Sirius in front of the sun over the damn pyramid or the mound. It's time to harvest the crops. The harvest has came in. This is the best part of the year. That's why we celebrated it. That's why it's all over Egypt. That's why his third eye glowing right there on the Mississippi Valley. Same teaching. Don't separate it. Don't you dare separate it. Don't you dare. Olmec, third eye with the corn. Olmec, third eye with the corn. Yeah. Olmec, fleur de lis. Corn. Third eye glowing with the corn. He know how to roll the corn. He can roll the corn at a high level. He enlightened. Hunter-gatherers don't know nothing about this. Hunter-gatherers don't know nothing about rolling the corn in the spring. They out here steady trying to hit something with a club. Ooga ooga. We out there planting elaborate cornfields with the corn on our forehead, because this is what enlightens us, nature with agriculture to feed my goddamn people. You can run around and be stupid all you want. I'm finna feed my people. Right here on the field where we at. We ain't got to run around the earth and be scavengers. We're gonna leave that up to y'all. We're gonna try to teach y'all, but y'all so stupid, you wanna fight us. You still want to fight us today. Roll the corn. Look at the ancient Mississippian. Look at the ancient Mississippian. These are artifacts they won't show you. He is enlightened. He had the mohawk with the feathers first, buried like this. Just like an Egyptian right on the Mississippi Valley. That's where they got their shit from. Roll the corn. Look at your boy. You see a pharaoh like this, and you act like the pharaoh melanated. Why would you see the Mississippian like this? You don't know he melanated. These our people, bro. Them southeastern mounds is our people from 10,000 years ago. This all our land, bro. This is all our land. I don't want no damn piece of paper talking about this is my land. Give all our shit back. I'm not going to court with no paperwork, kissing no ass. I want all my shit back, or y'all we finna buck up. We finna buck. Ain't no other way around it. Got the buck. You don't negotiate with no criminals, bro. I'm not negotiating with no terrorists, bro. Hell, I look like negotiate with y'all. Please give my land back, Mouser. Here go your paperwork. Can I please get my little piece of land? Hell no. Fuck all that. While y'all live on the best land that y'all took from my people hundreds of years ago, and I'm here begging for a piece of it back. I'm not begging y'all for shit. Same way y'all took it, we gonna take that shit back. Roll the corn. How Tyson took it, that's how we gonna take it. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. The queens of Europe got rich off corn selling. Let me tell you this again. The queens and kings over there, usurped their people over there in Europe and Africa, got rich off selling corn. Agriculture. You thought they done something amazing, didn't you? You thought they had, they wealthy, they rich, we kissing their ass. They ain't did nothing but take over your fields and start selling your crops and got rich. The Queen of England got rich off agriculture. Right on the cornfield in the middle of Europe and Britain, the corn wall. Ancient melanated people put the corn over there a long time ago. They fought and took the land from the Moors, who usurped the mound builders. Now they are the nobility. Whoever runs the corn crop fields over there are the nobility. See, ain't nobody put that together but me. These folks don't be knowing what the hell they be talking about. Go look it up. Every king and queen over there live on the Cornish, the corn wall. Because they are selling our ancient crop that only grows in one spot in they area, and they took over that area and they sell the corn right off your ancient spot. Now they are kings and queens because they got the crop they can sell to get rich. Because ain't nobody else got the crops over there. They starving. You think it's a lie? You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? What they eating off the ground? What they throwing on the ground they eating over there in Europe? What the hell is that right there? Look like famine to me. Huh? What they look like over there in Europe right there? Chaos. Mere peasants eating corn off the ground. They are controlling the people with the damn agriculture over there. There you go. You think it's a lie? It's in their pains. It's their history. This their history. The corn fed all them motherfuckers over there. And wherever it was founded, that was put there by the ancient culture, became cities. Israel, Mesopotamia, wherever the corn rolled, the city popped up. Egypt. Asia, Hindu. Cambodian, yeah. Corn popped up. Cities get built. Big ass structure go up right there. Big ass building go up right there in the middle. Why is that? Why everywhere the corn go, the buildings go up, the pyramids and the mounds go up? Think about this. Stop looking at the world like it can't be traveled, people. Stop looking at the world like we just stuck over here and everybody else just stuck over there. No. We moved around the world and put this shit all over the world, Craig. These are the so-called Atlanteans that YT people are talking about. So everywhere we built it, they usurp it, starve the people out with the knowledge, feed your ass a piece of corn like you a peasant, while they eat all the good corn. And he the king of the corn. He's the corn king, huh? Roll the corn. Uh-oh, now I'm leading up to that gangster shit. The corn king. Interesting. The damn corn king. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't even think I got that receipt. I think I left that receipt out, man. I think I left it out. Roll the corn. I ain't even put the corn king in here today. I left it out. Let's keep going. All right, check this out. Now check this out. Lucy. Old Lucy. Everybody be talking about Lucy. The old skeletons that were found in America, right? Everybody want to talk about that. Let me show you some receipts on that. Roll the corn. Let me show you some receipts on that. We know the truth now. Lucy, the old skeleton found in America. Lucia. Since Lucia's discovery, at least 50 similar unknown unmongoloid Paleo-American remains have been found. 50 more. Unmongoloid. This is not a Mongolian. This is not a Mongolian. Who are the Mongolians? Genetic link between Native Americans and Mongolians. This ain't no Mongolian. Unmongoloid. Un means not a Mongo. 50 similarly unmongoloid. Unmongoloid. Native Americans are Mongolians. Lucia is a melanated woman. Stop playing, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. Now, we were humans. They were finding monkey bones in Africa. I'm just telling you the truth, bro. I ain't trying to be funny. I just got to give it to you the way it was gave to me. Right? Roll the call. Engravings from the Temple of Hatshepsut, 18th century Egyptian pharaohs, which depicts maize from Punt, which is only indigenous to the Americas. Punt is in Mexico. Stop lying. Punt is in Mexico. Hatshepsut brung back avocados. Avocados are from Mexico, Central and South America. Punt is the land of the Egyptians' ancestors. They said that. I didn't say it. Green gold, avocados. Punt is the land of their ancestors. Go look it up. They are bringing gifts back from Mexico. From the land of their fucking ancestors. Let's keep going. Yeah. See, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to give it to you the way it's supposed to be taught. Roll the call. Here go the double-headed eagle again. Found in the mounds. Double-headed eagle, fleur de lis. Fleur de lis, upside down and going up like that. This is artwork from the Mississippian. Double-headed eagle. Y'all stole this shit, bro. You stole it. You stole it. You stole it. You can't debunk artifacts. You can't debunk these artifacts, big dog. You can get on here and act all African. You can act African as you want to. You can't debunk these facts. BC times. We was rolled. We had these symbols. Fleur de lis, double-headed eagle. Everything they using over there across the world today, still there. They still over there using these symbols, acting like they smart. Y'all ain't smart. Sit y'all ass down. Sit y'all ass down, bro. Y'all ain't done nothing. Roll the coin. Now, Nubians. Feathers. The feather of Ma'at. The feather of Ma'at. That's where it come from. That's where the feather wearing come from. Nubians wearing the feather of Ma'at, rolling the fucking corn on the Nile River. Bringing gifts back from Punt. Nubians coming from Punt with the feather of Ma'at on their head, giving y'all some shit. Here y'all go, man. Y'all ain't got nothing. Here you go. Damn, here goes some gold, man. Here goes some copper. What y'all want? Some corn? Green? You want? We taught y'all about Punt. Where you think the Punt ideology come from? Cushites, Nubians, from here. We put Punt ideology on your land. You don't learn about no beautiful place, the place of the gods, the place of the ancestors out of nowhere. Somebody taught you that. Roll the corn. And I can get deeper into that, but I just touch on it so you can study it. Study that. Study that. Yes, Nubians had significant influence on ancient Egypt. We taught they ass that. Nubians influenced Egyptian culture rather than the other way around. Kushite Empire revitalized Egyptian art, architecture, and some Egyptian pharaohs were Nubian origin. We the Nubians. We got the bow and arrow. That's from here. Ancient irrigation technique, Nubians. First pyramids that go up on the Nile, Nubians. Okay, now y'all starting to see the big picture. The land of the bow, Tai-Seti, Tai-Meri. Man, stop it. Stop it, bro. We put that knowledge on the Nile. Roll the corn. Let me go through a couple of these newspaper clippings I pulled out for y'all today. The mound appears to have been erected by carrying each from the surrounding plain, right? Piling it up over the vault under the mound. And it is evidently compound of the black mound or the black soil. The black soil on top of the mound, huh? Kemet on top of the mound? Okay, now we starting to get it. They are putting the black soil on top of the mound. Now we starting to get it. The black soil is a representation of Kemet, people. Lines of the black in yellow clay in the mounds. Buckets and buckets of dirt. Ancient Kemet putting it on top of mounds in America, on top of the vaults of the ancestors in America. This ain't no damn Egypt. The chief and his wife. You see that? Okay. So I'm gonna pull out the old receipts. I had to pull out a couple old receipts today. Roll the corn. Old receipts. The Native American wild Indians are called blanket Indians. Why are they called blanket Indians? Because they roll themselves up in a blanket and they don't do a damn thing. That's why they call them blanket Indians. You roll yourself up in a blanket and sit there and you ain't done a goddamn thing. Now let's keep going. Let's keep going. A white man marrying a Native American becomes a white Indian. And a white woman marrying a Native American becomes a white squaw. There also are a lot of black Indians. There also are black Indians. Do you see it? Do you see it? Roll the corn. Man, what the fuck? TikTok, what is going on right here? Get out the way. Let me teach this. TikTok putting up shit on the screen. Get out the way, big dog. Roll the corn. We got blanket Indians who do not cultivate the soil. Who do not cultivate the soil. They don't touch no soil. They are not agriculture people. They are not God's chosen people. They ain't planting nothing. They laying there with a blanket and they do not touch the goddamn soil. We sitting around talking about Kemet in the black soil and the Native American don't even touch the damn soil. But y'all want to teach this to my people. They can't grow nothing. They know the difference between the melanated Indian who can grow crops and the blanket Indian who can't grow a motherfucking thing. They know the difference. Screenshot that. Here we go again. The wild Indians, called blanket Indians, who do not cultivate the soil. The Cheyennes, the damn Pawnee, whatever, Osages. They say the Osages mound builders, but I believe they capping. But we just gonna keep going. These are Western Native Americans. These are Native American tribes. These are not us. You don't see Choctaw up there. You don't see Creek up there. You don't see the damn Muskogee up there. You don't see Temuka up there. All you see is Plains Indians. Do not cultivate the Indians. Do not cultivate the soil. Those mixed with whites. Now they talking about the Creeks and the Choctaw mixing with whites, but those are Native Americans who are in the area of the original Creek and Choctaws. The white people mix with them. This is the story I told y'all long time ago. If we got melanated Choctaws and we got some blanket Indians on the same land up the street, because they got here for colonizers, Native Americans did, you go over there and mix with the Native Americans. You don't mix with us. You mix with them. Then you come back and claim the land. That's a move they learn how to do, right? So you go mix with the white, a white man mixing with the Native American part is a white Indian. He mixed with the Native American part that was sitting on our land, not the originals, but the second coming. Mix with them, have a white squaw, and then you got a white Indian. These are the people that sold the Trail of Tears. These are the people that they made them chiefs because their dad was French and English and sent them to the government to sign over the Trail of Tears to get all of the Indians off the land. These are the people who done that. The white people mixing with the native gave away the land. Not us. Go look up Greenwood LaFleur and look at Greenwood, the Choctaw chief, the fake Native American and white boy Choctaw chief. Go look up who his daddy was. Go look up who the Creek chief daddy was. French, English. Go look it up. Those are the people who signed the Indian Removal Act. White boys mixed with natives. Go look it up. It's right there in your face. And so when they sign it, they give away all the land. When those fake Indians sign the treaty with the government, they give away the melanated Indians' land and give away their land too. Just stupid as hell. Just give away everybody's shit. We let y'all have some land up the street. Taught y'all how to roll corn. You gonna give it away when they come mix with y'all stupid. Roll the corn. For entertainment purposes only, TikTok. Now, there are a lot of black Indians who are Negroes also on the land. We got the squaws and the whites, and we got the Negro Indians. Negroes. See that? A black Indian. The black Indian does. You think I'm making this shit up? It's two types. See, that's how they hijack you. It's two type of Indians. It's us and them. They culturally assimilated them and pushed us out on the back end. See, let me explain this, bro, because a lot of people don't understand what happened. Let me explain this. Listen to me closely, bro. We living on the mounds. I'm not indigenous. Your mama ain't indigenous. Get out of here. Your mama from Mongolia. Block. Let me teach you how this worked. We living on the mound complex. Melanated Indians of the Southeast, descendants of mound builders, who've been here before everybody. The Native American came in from the other way. Got on our land, bro. We tried to help them. We tried to help them. We let them stay there. We helped them with cropping. We taught them spirituality. We God's chosen people, bro. We weren't trying to hurt nobody. We were trying to teach people on the land. Okay, now they there, we there. We over here on the mounds. They over here in some type of field, off away a little bit, but they still on the land. So when the colonizer come, everybody in that area is called a Choctaw. A Choctaw. Everybody in the area, right? They call everybody in the area. They call everybody in the area Creek. Everybody in the area a Yamasee or Muskogee, right? Because these people are on the land. They just not the original people. They are the first coming of an immigrant. They are the first immigrants, the Native Americans. Now do you understand it? We are teaching them spirituality. That's why they got the all our symbolism and they wearing feathers on their head and all this type of shit. They got it from us. The YT man comes during colonization. Everybody in that area is a Choctaw. Even the natives. We go over here and try to culturally assimilate the melanated people. It ain't happening, bro. We not going for this shit. We ain't trying to hear it. We gonna help y'all out, but we ain't trying to hear nothing y'all talking about, bro. After y'all showed us that y'all are evil people. Guess what they do? They went right down there to the Native Americans. What the Native Americans do? What they sorry at? Take everything they give them. They go down there and sleep with them and have all these white squaws, white Indians. They go down there and pump them up, get them all pregnant, culturally assimilate them. Now, if a Native American and an Englishman have a baby, the Englishman takes the child, puts him in colonization school, which is colleges, early colleges. Sends him back over there to England so he can learn how to colonize or whatever. He teach him all that bullshit of the teachers of Europe. Now, we got a Native American YT around here wearing a suit, acting like he an Indian. Oh, I'm the chief of the Choctaws. Let me sign over the paperwork, Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson, I'm the chief. Can I get some slaves and some slaves? That's why Native Americans own slaves, because they daddies were their granddaddy was slave owners. Do you understand it now? These ain't no regular Native Americans. They mix with YT people. Don't you understand it, bro? That's where the teaching of the slavery come from. The sharecropping come from. Greenwood LaFleur, the Choctaw chief, owned slaves, and he had thousands of acres of cotton fields. The government gave him after he signed over the Indian Removal Act. That's why they say Native Americans had slaves. Because they mama was a native, and they daddy was a French, a English, or a Spaniard, bro. That's where they come from. So then they remixed it and try to call us freedmen. Now, the YT white Indian with the plantation, the Chickasaw, the Choctaw-owned slaves, that is a damn lie. That is a cultural assimilation of a YT Indian owning Melanated indigenous people on plantations, bro. Now they calling us freedmen because the Indians enslaved us. Now you get it. They switched you from an indigenous Indian into a freedman after fake Native American and white people enslaved your people on top of the mounds. Now do you get it? Now do you get it? Start researching them chiefs and go see who their daddy is and see what their daddy sent them to school at and see what their daddy taught them. Start with Greenwood LaFleur. That's where Greenwood, Mississippi come from. It's named after him. The YT native. He's not the first person on the land. He shouldn't even be able to sign no land giveaway to Andrew Jackson, bro. I just gave you $1 million worth of knowledge, bro. Roll the corn. That's how that happened. We were here first. Natives came. Then colonizers came. Colonizers couldn't fuck with us. So they went over there and intermingled with them people. And took the land through them. You can do that because they was on the land before you. But now one of y'all ain't before us. Y'all turned us into the people, the so-called slaves and freedmen. That's what happened in America in the Southeast, people. Let's keep going. I can't teach it no better. If I teach it better, I might blow up. Roll the corn. If I teach it better, I might blow up. Blanket Indians. Okay. Now check this picture out. I'm just going through receipts. Look at the picture. Look at the picture of the Capitol building. Way back, way back. Look at the little small pyramid right there. Look at the little small pyramid on the steps. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful building. Ain't nothing else out there. Ain't nothing else out there. You see anything else out there? This shit fake, man. This fake, this fake. That's fake. That's fake. Let's blow this up. Whoa. That's fake. Y'all wasn't nobody out there building nothing, walking on the steps. This shit fake. This shit is, these must be some ghosts. These must be ghosts, bro. This photoshopped. This shit is photoshopped, man. Y'all went out there with no horse and carriage building no damn Capitol building, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Our people built this shit before y'all got here. Look at this Photoshop there. Hold on. Let's go back. We chilling on the Capitol building. We chilling. We on the Capitol building chilling, bro. Look, we got the horse and carriage. We're putting stones out here. Cap. Look at your boy. Casper the Friendly Ghost and goddamn Ghost Dad. Ghost Dad and Casper the Friendly Ghost. You can see straight through them on the steps. Photoshop. Old ass Photoshop picture. Y'all ain't one putting no horse and carriage out there. Stop it. Y'all built right around that building. Y'all built right around it. It was already there. Look, all this capping and shit. Look. Look. We out there chilling, bro. Look. Look. Cap. Cap, cap. Capcom. Big cap. Look at that. See straight through the nigga. Look. You can see straight through the nigga. Look, look, look. Look, check him out. Start looking at these pictures a little closer, bro. Look at your boy. Your boy about to damn near disappear. Your boy about to disappear. Look at your boy right here. Nigga about to disappear. I'm looking straight through the man. I'm looking at the steps. Capcom. Cap, super cap. Cap and gown, whatever you want to call it. Stop it. Roll the corn. Look. Look, man. Licking County. Mounds, burials, petroglyphs, flint quarries. Flint quarries? That's where the flint quarries, where the mounds are at, is where the material came to build the Capitol buildings, people. The flint quarries is the limestone and the marble that built the Capitol buildings. Why are the mounds right there by it? Watch this. Watch this. Roll the coin. Look. Where that receipt at? I know I ain't forgot the receipt. Hold on. Roll the coin, man. Look. Check it out. Lost race. Discovered in a chamber of a cave, right? Discovered chamber has been splendid mausoleum. Splendid mausoleum, right? A couch with the effigy of a man reposing upon it. The head covered with a white cap or helmet. The hands grasping bunch of leaves resembling oak, carved, right? Tombs of a humbler sort are arranged along each side of the chamber. One of these are broken open and finely preserved mummy found. Figure measuring 9 feet on the wall, 25 portraits, possibly thought of ancient government of Ohio. 25 portraits, 25 paintings on the wall inside of mounds of ancient Ohio with spearheads, hatchets, cups, copper. You see that? 25. We got pictures of the ancestors on the damn wall in the cave in Ohio under the mound. Come on, man. I ain't gonna tell you that. They ain't gonna tell you there was ancient nobility in Ohio. Descendants from the mound builders right there. That's what that is. Then you go right back and find the quarries right there in Ohio. You go find the quarries right there in Ohio. Hold on. Right there in Ohio, people. Right there in Ohio, all this stuff. Mounds, enclosures, villages, burials, effigies, flint quarries, same spots, right? Roll the coin. Manchester, Ohio. Look. Manchester, Adams County. Manchester, Ohio, Adams County. The lost race. Preserved mummies found. Tombs. You see that? Here you go right here. Manchester, Ohio, known for its mounds. Island Creek Mound. You think wasn't nothing found there? You think that mound just sitting out there just looking crazy? 25 murals on the wall of mound builders. Our ancestors. You think they ain't leaving nothing glorious for you to see? You think it's just a piece of dirt mound, don't you? Manchester, Ohio now. I like to show people this because I like to break the receipt down. Manchester, Adams County, Ohio. Serpent Mound is right up the street. Serpent Mound is right up the street from Manchester. You see that? Preserved mummies. The ancient governors of Ohio. 25 portraits of ancient governors of Ohio. You think we ain't got no royalty over here? No nobility? Some of these people your damn ancestors. Some of these people your real ancestors. They ain't from no damn Africa. Some of these people with these big ass murals inside of caves and mounds from 10,000 years ago, right on the Mississippi River, is your damn ancestors. Talking about 25 portraits of governors, ancient governors from Ohio. What the hell is an ancient governor? That's a king. That's the king's list right there in the mounds. God's chosen people working the field right there. The most ancient blood on the face of the earth right there on the Mississippi River. Stop playing. So I like to show people this just to open up your mind to what this stuff really was before they turned it into a piece of dirt, bro. It's not just a piece of dirt, bro. Your whole family ancestry might have came out that motherfucker. We just, ain't nothing but a piece of dirt truth now. It's just a piece of, that's hunter-gatherer thinking. There were kings and queens and ancestors in these damn places. That's why I like to show y'all that. Roll the coin. Here you go. Manchester, Ohio. Remarkable, Ohio. Farm mound. Got mounds everywhere. These your ancestor stuff. The lost race discovered in these mounds. Ain't no lost race. These are our ancestors. Ain't no lost race. Roll the coin. Now, for my scientist buddy in Mexico who DM'd me, he said, Truth now, you put something on your page. I've been researching it forever, and you broke the code. He said, do it one more time for you, boy, so I can show people when you put it on YouTube what I'm talking about. So I'm going to break it down for him again. I'm going to do this for you, my archaeologist partner in Mexico. Shout out to you. He in the chat too. He in the chat. Shout out. I ain't gonna put you on blast. I'm just gonna let you. I'm gonna break this down for you. Now, in Egypt, the Book of the Dead. Now, some of my people already got this. I already showed this a couple of times, but he want me to do it for him again, so I got him. The Egyptians wrote the Book of the Dead, bro. The Book of the Dead. About different things, about different information of the culture of the Book of the Dead. But in the Book of the Dead, they talked about this one specific place, and it's the only place in the world just like it. It's not in Egypt. It's not on the Nile. It's only one place that this building existed. And it's right there down there by my Mexico partner. That he said they turned it down right now. But he tried to fight to keep the building up, but they tore it down. They turned it down right now. But I got old pictures of it. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. In this place, the Egyptians talked about Duat. Below is the snake of Duat. Right? Below is the snake of Duat. At this particular temple, they said below the snake is the Duat, the filthy snake monster, right? Here's Duat right here. This is the snake monster, Duat, in Mexico. In Mexico. So he asked me, are this the same teachings we know the truth now? From Mexico to Egypt? Egypt got the Duat snake. Yes, it is, sir. It's the same teachings. The Duat, the underworld snake. The filthy snake monster. That's what they called it. Outside this place in Mexico called Temple Mayor. Let's keep going. Temple Mayor. This the place. What else they say about the truth? Osiris resides in amalgamation with the sun god Re, essential for rebirth take place. Our scene shows the devourer standing on each side of the double staircase within which is the Sema sign. The devourer on each side of the double staircase. There you go right there. Temple Mayor, the devourers. If your heart, this is the teachings of Ma'at, people. This goes with the teachings of Ma'at. If your heart is heavier than a feather, the devourers tear your ass up in the underworld. That is Duat. It's the same teaching, my Mexican brother. If the heart is heavier than the feather, the devourers eat your ass up. You do not go through the afterlife. This is on the buildings in Mexico. If the heart is lighter than a feather, that's when Thoth in the Thoth teaching in the afterlife takes you on through the afterlife, on through the path of souls. If the heart is lighter than the feather, if the feather is heavy, if the heart is lighter than the feather, you go through the afterlife. If not, the devourers tear your ass up. Now do you understand it? Now do you understand it? This is a teaching. This is not a people. This is not a man. This is a teaching. Right? Go. Everything I'm saying, go research it. This is the teachings of my eye. That's where the feather comes from. If you don't have a good heart and it's heavier than a feather, the devourer tearing your ass up. It's over. You're not going to the afterlife. But if your heart is lighter than a feather, they take you on through the path of souls. Maya Ma'at. No, this ain't Maya Ma'at. This melanated people Ma'at. All our people done the same thing. That's why it's like that in Egypt. That's why the mound builders had the same thing. Everybody got the same thing. Roll the corn. All of it come from up north. Let's keep going. Hope you learn. I hope, this is going to be on YouTube for you, my brother. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. I showed you the devourers, right? A vulture flanks each side of the staircase. A vulture flanks each side. Roll the corn. A vulture flanks each side of the staircase. This is fire. I hope this changed Mexico's way of looking at things. The Egyptians are talking about Temple Mayor right in the Book of the Dead. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Those are the two vultures. Here you go again. A vulture flanks each side. Each side, vultures. See that? Let's keep going. Now, both the motif of mound, and that of a devourer. Mound and devourer. Egypt is telling you about the mound and the underworld. You think the mounds over here ain't where that shit come from? You lost your mind. The mound and the devourer are important in judgment, in the afterlife. Do what? That's what's under the pyramids in Egypt. That is what's under the pyramids in Egypt. If you really want to know what's down there, Duat is down there. They got shit all down there with people buried and all type of things going down and down. That's what's under Egypt. Let's keep going. The double staircase relates to the death and the rebirth of Osiris. The double staircase, Lord of the staircase, the Book of the Dead, pyramid text. Here you go. The double staircase relates to the death and rebirth of Osiris. Let's go look at Temple Mayor before they tore it down. The double staircase. The double staircase of the birth and the death of Osiris. They are talking about a temple right by the pyramids in Mexico in the Book of the Dead. Why are they talking about an American structure in the Book of the Dead? Interesting. The knowledge came from here, people. Now that you understand it, they're teaching their ancestors' teachings in Egypt, bro. They still talking about the ancient places in America that they first done this stuff at. I hope you learned something from there, my dog. There you go. Duat, the field of reeds, the mound of Winnet, the mound of Winnet, destroyer of souls, mound of Kariha, mound of transfigured spirits, and the river urns that it ran through the entire duat. The filthy snake monster. You think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? I researched this shit for 10 years straight. I know exactly what I'm talking about. They talking about the old culture of the path of souls going through mounds at first. Then they built pyramids. The filthy snake monster outside the building. Here you go right here. You don't even know what it means, Egyptologists. Y'all know everything else, but y'all don't know this the same damn culture. They go the filthy snake monster right there. The duat snake. The mound of Winnet. I bet you, I get, and I've been researching this, and I'm gonna find it, bro. Cause it's a mound of Winnet. It's round here. The mound of Kariha. Okay, I'm gonna find them. I don't play no games. All you gotta do is show me the name. All I need is the name. I'm gonna find it. Roll the coin. But that's what I have for y'all today, bro. I hope my partner from Mexico go back and look at some of them old, cause he said they got way more pictures of the temple before it was tore down than they put out on the internet, right? Which I already know. And he want me to come visit, so I gotta try to get down there, bro. I gotta try to get down there, cause they still got some of this stuff in museums. The vulture heads and the duat snake, some of that stuff still in museums. They took it off the building and put it in museums. So, but this is the teachings of our ancestors, bro. And Thoth got something to do with the underworld. See, this is what these Thoth teachers don't want to tell you, bro. Thoth is a representation of the underworld and the moon alignments. So when you die, Thoth got something to do with you getting through the afterlife. Stop taking it, acting like y'all ass is Thoth. Stop doing it, bro. Stop acting like everything all the Thoth teachers of the underworld and the duat and all of that got something to do with your ass. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's a teaching. Thoth and Anubis is a teaching, bro. That's it. So were Egyptians the first colonizers, you think? Egypt changed the original knowledge into deities. Now, that's one thing Egypt done. We had no idols at first. Egypt made the star alignments into deities and into idols. And they started naming their pharaohs after deities, right? Trying to make themselves gods. Same thing niggas be trying to do on the internet today. You can't make yourself no god, bro. That's when the knowledge goes bad. When you think you a deity, when you think you can call yourself Imhotep, Osiris, Imhotep, Ra, nah. You not Ra. You're not Osiris, bro. You're not Thoth. You're not ISIS. See, that's when the pagan worship starts. That's when the pagan starts. Hunter-gatherers do that. See somebody trying to make themselves some type of, I'm Inky, I'm Enlil. You are a hunter-gatherer. That's what you are. Now do y'all understand it? If Haru is the Sirius star, which is the falcon, which became the falcon-headed man or the bird man, if you see a human being talk about he Haru, with he the bird man, he the falcon, his ass is a hunter-gatherer. Because he don't understand the knowledge that where Haru come from. He just look at it literally as it is a deity. That's how Egyptians done it. That's how I know Egyptians are really mixed with us. We not Egyptians. They mixed with us. We put the good blood in Africa. We switched them around with we got them some good blood over there. They would have been hunter-gatherers if we wouldn't have came. I'm telling you what I know, bro. Telling you what I know. Cause they took our teachings and then they got an ego. They got an ego and they start trying to make themselves gods. Same thing niggas on the internet is doing today. Y'all think I don't know what y'all be doing, bro? You want to be a god. You want to be somebody look up to you like you got hidden knowledge. Like you better than, like you know more than the next person. Like you just like, and then it be motherfuckers that ain't even 100% connected to the knowledge. That is ego tripping, bro. Off a deity. You a hunter-gatherer, bro. Stop doing that. Stop trying to claim things that is a teaching from our ancestors, bro. That is not for you to claim to be. Who are you? We didn't do that. That's why they say Hebrew is fake. Because Hebrews ain't got no idols. That's where your teaching came from. No idol teaching. That's the original teaching. Ain't no idols. Nature and earth and celestial and the sky and nature is what we looking up to. We're not looking up to no fake idol deity man. We just put that on the knowledge to put a symbol on it. You see what I'm saying? The Sirius star became the falcon symbol. It's symbolism, people. It's not real, literal. It's star teachings. For the calendar for agriculture, the seasons. Whatever the sun, whatever the stars and the sun and the moon are doing, we turned that into something. Some type of animal. Some type of story of what was happening with the stars and the sun and the moon. Don't take that and think that's a real deity and get to talking like you just can predict the damn future like you a prophet or something. No, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't just make up no glyphs. Don't make no glyphs up. Ancestors gonna tear you alive for that shit you doing. They gonna tear your ass up. I'm staying clear away from y'all ass. They gonna tear y'all ass up. Playing with the knowledge, bro. Trying to make $1 on TikTok. They gonna tear your ass up. And I'm gonna be laughing. Smoking tobacco, laughing. Big tobacco chief sticking to the original knowledge. Broke or rich, I'm sticking to the original knowledge because for the simple fact, I don't play with the ancestors. That shit don't even matter about materialism. I don't play with the code, bro. This do we know the truth now, show. We're going to keep it true over here. We ain't playing with the ancestors' knowledge. We are not sticking our small-ass brain into the massive information that our ancestors left and play with the knowledge, bro. You not smart enough, bro. Who told you you was the information? You smart enough. You're not smart enough to be doing who you think you is. I'm like Future now. Bitch, who you think you is? Who you think you is? Quit playing. All we can do is try to break it down little by little and remember what, a lot of the codes and try to put the information out as positive and as virtuous and as true as we can, bro. That's all I can do, bro. And like I say, sometimes I'm wrong. That's all I can do, bro. This stuff is genius work. Genius work. Right? So, if you playing with that, I feel sorry for you. Cause this ain't no game, bro. This ain't no game, bro. And let me tell you something else. If you not connected to it, them ancestors are gonna tell your ass a lie. They might let you make it a little bit if you connected to it. But if you not connected to it and you lying about that too, they gonna rip you into shreds. Your whole life gonna go to hell. I'm telling you what I know, bro. Everybody who played with the ancestors damn near went crazy, bro. Think about it. I ain't got to say no names. Play with the ancestors, watch where you end up at. I don't play with them not one day. Not one day, bro. Let me explain something to y'all before I go. I read in a book that if you know something that comes from the ancient Ma'at or the ancient culture, and you misconstrue it and try to tell it a way to make you look good, they coming for you. Okay. If you twist the knot, if you know the truth and you lie, they coming for you, bro. And it's not meaning literal. It's not meaning literal like they're gonna pop out as a ghost and do something to you. It means that it puts a bad omen on your life, bro. Bad shit start happening in your life, bro. Y'all think this shit a joke? Bad things start happening. Start getting some type of curse on you. Wind blow your house down. Tree come off the tree, fall out the sky and break your leg. Just crazy shit. Just like what the fuck just happened? Just weirdo shit just get to happening to you, bro. The rest of your life, and then it don't take you out. It punish you for years. Bad luck after bad luck after bad. Keep playing with the ancestors, bro. That's the first way I learned it. Do not, truth now. You better get it right, or you better be trying to get it right. Because if you play with that knowledge and you teach it to the people, you're going to have a hard time. Very hard. Because a prophet, a so-called prophet, I already know that you don't play with that. That's why them Christian, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. Them Christian preachers who play with their knowledge and misconstrue it to make it fit their narrative, bad things start happening to them. Bad things. It start popping out that they rainbow colors, start popping out, they stealing money. And this stuff happens, bro. You playing with spirituality, it's gonna happen to you. I'm telling you. On every level. Every level. Don't think that level 2, all the way back to the original knowledge. If you don't know no better, that's different. But if you know better and you don't do it, it's gonna happen to you bad. And these guys be knowing the truth. They just whip it up to make it fit their narrative. I can't teach you no better than that. And I know a lot of people doing that, bro. So all y'all trying to say the ancestors are aliens, you getting your issue too. You getting your issue too. Don't think your ass not gonna get it. Billy gonna get it coming soon. Billy better get right. That's why Billy be talking about I'm sick. My tooth hurting. I just gave some blood. Billy, your ass Billy, stop playing before they tell your ass. You can't avoid them. You can't hide from it, bro. They will have you in bad health around here. Your ass can't even get up and walk and talk to even spit the foolishness. That's why Billy was talking about I lost the debate because I was sick and I just got pints of blood. Why are they snatching blood out you? You're not even old, bro. What, Billy, about 50? Billy, go out there and do some push-ups and get your ass back together, Billy. The ancestors kicking you in your ass, bro. I know what be happening to these people. That's why I just laugh and I be talking shit. But I know they be on y'all ass. Y'all be lying too much. You can't give away our knowledge to no extraterrestrial being. You damn fool. All you other guys on TikTok screaming, extraterrestrials coming down with the knowledge. They gonna kick y'all in y'all ass too. See, you get away with that shit for a little while. Then when crunch time hit, they get to kicking y'all in y'all ass. Y'all be looking like y'all crazy and stupid. Now they on here looking all fried out. They looking like, no disrespect to young Pharaoh. No disrespect to young Pharaoh, bro. But the ancestors start kicking you in your ass, bro. That's who kicking y'all in y'all. It ain't the white man. It ain't the white man. It's the ancestor kicking ass. Yo, Umar ass been kicked, bro. Umar running around trying to scam for money, man. Umar's a low budget scammer, bro. He not the knowledge. He not the information. Don't nobody respect Umar for no knowledge. He just get up there and say some old the peanut butter pecan women with the big thighs. Oh my God. We don't want no vanilla. That's all you can talk about now, bro. Fuck that shit. That ain't the knowledge. You talking about messing with some women, bro. Anybody can do that shit, bro. That's all your videos about now. I don't want the bunny. Listen to me. I don't want the bunny money. I don't want the bunny. I don't want the bunny. Shut your ass up. Out of here. I don't want the bunny. You can have the bunnies. Bron got a bunny. Kobe had a bunny. So? Where your daughter at, nigga? You worried about Kobe? Where your daughter at? On here dissing you on the internet. Where your child at, my nigga? You garbage. Roll the coin. Your own child dissing you on the internet, bro. You got to be trash. Just because your name big don't mean you worth a damn. not to me. I know some people got a big name from my city that's a murderer and a killer. And I ain't gonna say no names, but these niggas ain't no good. Just because they name big, what that supposed to mean to me? Your own child calling you trash. Now, if your child is over 18 years old and can talk directly to her daddy and she's still calling you trash for real. Now, if she a little child, you might get away with that because the mama, mama got something to say. But if she grown and calling you trash, you really trash. Because she know better. She's not a child no more. She can call you trash if you are trash. Right? So these people they getting their ass kicked out here, bro. Because it's too much new information out here for us to learn the truth, and ain't nobody researching it. They just steady regurgitating. The world evolves and gets smarter and better every day, people. The knowledge gets bigger and better, and new things come out every day, bro. Better information, better technology comes every day every 24, every sun cycle, something great is coming. So you got to be studying with the greatness of the sun cycle. If you stopped 20 years ago, bro, you still on some African knowledge, thinking you know the information. Ancestors on your ass for that, because your lifetime is not even long enough for the knowledge that they acquired, bro. Our lifetime ain't even long enough. We just got to acquire what we can while we're here. The span of this one life being, one physical being, or even if you do go to the next, it's going to start you over. So you're going to learn, you're going to keep some of the trinkets, but at the same time, you're not here long enough to figure all this stuff out, bro. It's impossible. This is over 30, 40, 50,000 years worth of knowledge. You can't cram. I can't cram. I'm gonna cram the most I can as a being, a human being, and what I can do. But it's knowledge that I would never be able to even touch. It's so old and so deep because it's just the way it's designed, right? But the stuff that you do know, you cannot play with it. If you play with it, they coming to get you. They coming to get you, bro. Any questions? Hop in the chat. Any questions? Hop in the chat, man. That's why I don't play. I don't play around. I don't. No. If you are making our people's history, into entertainment, bro, they coming for you. This ain't no entertainment. It's the truth. If you taking it, making up ancient alien stories and all of these big giant aliens throwing bricks around in the desert, see y'all gonna get your issue for that. They coming to see about you about that. That is misappropriating our people's history, bro. What about the black being 7 to 9 feet tall coming in an 8-mile spaceship? Where you see that at, Bert Anthony? Where they come from? Where they come from? Where they come from? Killer air. What you know about that, bro? Hold on. Killer air. Oh, who is it? Time, what's up, bro? What you know about Killer Arrow, bro? Oh, any questions, hop in the chat, man. Any questions, hop in the chat. Killer Arrow is an old mixtape me and my partner done years ago. That's what Killer Arrow is, if y'all want to know what it is. What about the Ankh? Who made that symbol? The Ankh started with the Tau cross. And then it moved into the Ankh over time. So research the Tau cross, T-A-U symbol. T-A-U. T-A-U. Cross. It's an Ankh cross in Mexico. With a pyramid. It's one in Mexico with a pyramid. Built out of stone. Yeah, it's found in the temple in Central America. But it started with the Tau cross. So research the Tau cross first. And then you get into the Ankh. Roy the Atlantean, what's up? Yeah, symbol, life symbol. A few weeks ago, Claremore, Oklahoma claimed to discover a mound. Yep, they're popping up everywhere now. All type of mounds in people's yards and man, it's crazy. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, American product. Appreciate it. I'll break down the Tau cross and the Ankh cross. I'll do that one day. I see people interested in that. I'll do that one day. I'm gonna do it one day this week. Cause you gotta put all the receipts together to show you. No doubt. Gratitude. Do West Virginia Mounds, my people's birthday. Yeah, West Virginia, Grave Creek Mounds with the old prison, which is a Tartarian building. Mississippi College sits on the mound. JD, you are exactly right, bro. You are exactly right. I researched Mississippi College so many times, but they will not let you. Mississippi College don't put out a lot of information about the school. But you are exactly right. Mississippi College sits on a large mound. I'm talking about from all the way. If you're from Jackson, Mississippi, you know that their street stretch from over here all the way back to the other street. One side of Mississippi College, it's on a huge mound. Then they got the old president's tomb right on in the center of the campus. Got something to do with that mound, bro. You're exactly right, bro. You ever think about publishing? Yes, I'm working on a book right now, Tracy Williams. Right now. But every time I get ready to close the book out, I stuff new information in it because it's so much. But I'm going to have to stop, man, and just go ahead and put it out. And just put out a part 2. Yep, St. Louis, man. You're right. Roll the corn. Appreciate y'all for the likes. We got 90,000. Appreciate y'all for subscribing to the YouTube and subscribing to my my live subscription. Y'all do that for me. Couple people cash out me, man. I appreciate that. Y'all cash out me. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. That's my cash out. I'm just trying to keep the research going, man, and keep it going. But appreciate y'all support, man. I really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. If it's just a view on YouTube or share on YouTube, TikTok share, Instagram. I'm on Instagram now too. If we could reach more people with the information, man, any kind of way we get it to them is great. What are some good sites I can visit near Raleigh? Raleigh is an ancient site. Them old buildings downtown Raleigh. Raleigh, old ancient site. Yep, same name. We know the truth now. The link is in my bio for my YouTube and TikTok link. I think it's that lemon link, and it's the YouTube link. Go to the YouTube link. Instagram is We Know the Truth Now 1. I think might be We Know the Truth. Now, they got the red logo up there. Yeah, y'all go subscribe to my YouTube, man. Because a lot of my short videos, I make long videos about them to break them down a little more. And I be wanting people to see those long content videos too. So please subscribe to my YouTube. You don't do nothing else, man. Create a website. You right. But YouTube, I can see when I break it down on TikTok and I put the whole video on YouTube, people are learning better like that. I've been seeing lately, like the way I teach it on TikTok and I transfer the whole video to YouTube, people are learning at a faster rate like that because it's easier to get to the information. So I just take these videos, put them on YouTube. If you miss it, you go to YouTube and check it out. And then on top of that, I'm just going to put the book out on top of that. I'm going to try to be in Texas for Mama T. My birthday is on the day after that. So I'm a summer solstice. That's what's crazy. I'm a solstice baby. My birthday is on June 22nd. You know what I'm saying? So my birthday right there on the summer solstice. She threw it on the summer solstice. So it's my birthday. So I'm trying to see if I'm going to be able to pull that off. I'm going to try to pull it off for her, though. So, and then when I started realizing that my birthday was in the harvest season, that goes along with the all-seeing eye, you know. I don't know if there's some type of chosen people or because people born around that time are kind of gifted. I've been researching it. So I'm a counsel. So crazy work, man. June 16th, Keisha the Hood Princess, man. Follow Keisha the Hood Princess. Drop your birthday in the chat. Drop your birthday in the chat, man. Let me see where y'all at. Drop your birthday in the chat. Drop your birthday in the chat, man. Let me see where y'all at. October 21st. July 21st. That's a hell of Hey, my sister's birthday on 10/28. That's crazy. June 1st. I got a cousin birthday on June 1st. January the 2nd. Hold on, you got the same birthday I got, bro. Hold on. Who was that? I can't find him. It's shooting too fast. Gleaner Man. Same birthday, bro. Shout out to you, man. 4/28/36, January 27th. Your son, June 20. June 21st is my partner's birthday, one of my best friend's birthday. That's crazy. July 14th, 7/17. May 21st. The water babies everywhere, man. June 23rd, I love you and I'm in love with you. June 23rd and June 22nd. My mama started giving birth on the 22nd. Then I think I ended up right on the 23rd. That shit is crazy, bro. Roll the card. Oh, coming in through the 22nd and the 23rd. God damn. Super summer solstice, baby. Roll the call. I love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. Good live today. Peace to the guys and goddesses, man. Appreciate y'all for subscribing to the TikTok live, subscribing to the YouTube, the Instagram. And if y'all missed the first part of this, y'all go back to YouTube and check it out. You talking about, oh, y'all want me to hit 100,000? Hit 100,000 first? We at 99,000. 99.3. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. 99.4. 99.5. Oh, we for 99.6. 99.8. Oh, we at 100. We know the truth now. Love you and I'm in love with you. Y'all have a great day, man.